on today. My husband and I over the weekend went and did a little bit of thrift shopping, and then I also did some thrift shopping with my girlfriend on Friday. So we're going to show you all the items that we were able to pick up at discounted prices. I have projects in mind for these. They're corks. And so my husband picked up the bags actually. This bag was $3. And this bag was $2. And y'all have to wait around and see what I'm going to do with all the corks that we've collected. It's going to be fun. I picked up a small embroidery hoop. One of the metal ones. They're really nice to have. It was $1. This is at Jesus Cares. We actually went to all three of the Jesus Cares. Did not really find a lot at any of them. This is a skein of cotton thread that I use to make my dishcloths and so forth. These things are about $10 in the store, and this one was $2, and it's pretty full. As you can tell, it did not have a lot off of it. So this is going to go in with all my cotton yarn. My husband also found me a ceramic set of measuring spoons. I'm going to show you in the bag because the price is on the bag. We paid $3 for these. Let me get them out of the bag. And so we have a 1/4 teaspoon, a 1/2 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, and 1 tablespoon. So it's a almost, well, I would say it's a complete set for what I need. So this will replace some of the plastic spoons that I have. As y'all know, I'm getting rid of plastics in my kitchen, so this will take the place of some of those plastic measuring spoons. And they actually look a lot larger than what our 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon, teaspoon, and tablespoon are. I'm going to compare them before I decide to get rid of anything. I found another one of these. These are going to be great for when we are trying to transfer sauces and stuff over to glass jars for the refrigerator. And so these just pop really easy open, and they're really nice to have and really easy to close as well. This one was $1.99. It's kind of hard to see the tag up here, but it's $1.99. It's small compared to the other jars, but it's still one that I can use in my canning pantry and in my refrigerator. I picked up some little baskets. I like having little baskets for many projects and things around my house. It just helps to keep things organized in a decorative way. And so here's the first basket. It is a small basket. I'll hold my hand up so you can see how small that basket is. It was $1. It looks like it might be Amish made. I'm not sure. All of these baskets look like they might have been Amish made. And so here is a berry basket, and it's about the size of the berry baskets. Again, there's my hand beside it. And again, it was $1. So these come in really handy for small items in your home that you want to keep organized. And then I picked up this basket, and I know this one is, it says on the bottom it's made in China, but it's a pretty little basket with a handle on it. Get the handle up. There's my hand beside it in comparison, y'all. Again, $1. So I've got 3 different size baskets here that will come in really handy. Whether I use them in the garden or in the home, baskets are always a win-win for me when it comes to finding things at the thrift store. I've got a couple of books over here. Really did not find a whole lot of things at these Jesus Cares this time around, but there's 3 of them in the area, so we went to hit all 3 of them up. And we always enjoy shopping with them because their money is used for ministries. So this is a gooseberry patch that I do not have. It's a Very Merry Christmas cookbook. Lots of beautiful illustrated recipes in here. I'm going to be looking forward to using these. I love the Gooseberry Patch series of books, and I'm getting a good collection of them now. So now I'm going to have to write down all of the ones I have so I don't double up and buy the same one over and over again. But I love getting these. This particular thrift store, the books are $1 for cookbooks. And so these are considered cookbooks. I got the 1988 Christmas with Southern Living. I'm collecting the 1980s. I'd like to get the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s of these books. And again, it's got all kinds of really cute ideas in here. Let me see if I can turn to a couple of the ideas they have in here. They have patterns and all kinds of things in these books. So here's a really cute Christmas stocking idea. And then in the back of the book they have recipes. And I like using their recipes as well because a lot of times it's a recipe I can do in a jar, or I can make it up and gift it that way. So very nice books to have on hand, and I always enjoy looking through them in the winter months, towards Christmas, fall of Christmas. I like looking through these, getting my ideas for the Christmas season, and sometimes gift ideas out of those. We're going to move to the other side. We went to Hobby Lobby. My girlfriend, that's where she wanted to go first, so that's where we went. They had all of their Valentine's stuff marked 90% off, so I got the little conversation hearts. These are little wooden hearts. They're marked $1.99, so I paid 20 cents, I believe, for that. And then I decided, because I had those, I wanted some bigger hearts, and so these were also $1.99 each, so I got 2 packages of those. They have 8 hearts in them. Something small that I can put out at Valentine's Day. Doesn't take up a lot of space for me to store, and I always enjoy picking up things that I know that I will use seasonally. One item that I got that was not a seasonal item, but I like double-sided tape, and I like to wrap my gifts with wrapping paper, and when I do, I like to use the double-sided tape because it leaves a cleaner finish on it. But it's also good for putting pictures and your photo albums and many, many other uses for this. And it is so expensive in the stores, y'all. I couldn't believe. I think I paid $6 for one of these. They have them for $2.99. So I picked up one of these because I'm working on some projects and I need the double-sided tape. Back to the Valentine's goodies. I picked up 2 of these stuffed hearts. I love my friends. Yes, I do. I love each and every one of you. And then this one just says love. They were $3.99 each, so I got those for 40 cents a piece. I thought that was a really good deal, and they'll be put with my Valentine's thing. So maybe hung on a doorknob or something, since they have the nice little wire hangers on them. And I love the vintage look Valentine's. I remember giving Valentine's like this when I was a child, and so they had these. These are the ones that are on the little stands, little metal stands. And so this one says, a little note for you. You're my favorite Valentine. It's got a little puppy dog on there. And this one says, Station LOVE. Tune in, Valentine. I'm broadcasting our song, Be Mine. And I just love the vintage look. So these were different prices. This one was $3.49, so I got it for 35 cents. And this one was, well, I take that back. They're both $3.49, so I got them both for 35 cents a piece. So it's 70 cents for two cute little decorations that don't take up a lot of space. You know, I live in a mobile home, and so we don't try to overdo bulky things except for furniture. I like big furniture. And I picked these up. I actually picked up two of these. And I'll tell you why in just a moment. They're the Kissing Booth metal signs that says, Admit 1, open daily, pucker up, buttercup. They were $4.99 originally, so I paid 50 cents for each one of these. And I'm going to fix them where I can hang these on my dogs. Or I'm going to make a little cardboard kissing booth and have them sitting inside of it and take pictures. Now, these aren't on sale, but I always pick these up when I go to Hobby Lobby because I love the handkerchiefs. I use them for headscarves when I'm canning or working in the kitchen to keep hair out of my food. And they had this one that was really fabulous, 1970s vibe. And they had this one with the little paisleys on it. And they also had one that has the leopard print. And I'm going to be wearing these with different aprons that I have in my stash. I've got a lot of aprons, y'all, so I try to match something close to the fabrics if I can, or something that will go along with it. And so I thought these would be a great addition to my handkerchiefs. And these are always 99 cents each at Hobby Lobby, so I always try to grab a couple of these. We go to a thrift store called City Thrift occasionally, and they had fabric for $1.99. I'm going to open up the package and take a look at the fabric because I'm not even sure how much is in here. I'm assuming this is a good sized piece or pieces. And we have I'm pretty sure over a yard of that fabric. Isn't that fabulous? I think that's fabulous. And I am excited to be able to use that. I may use it for an apron, I don't know. But we'll figure that out. It is 100% cotton. And it's cheaper than going to Hobby Lobby or Joann's Fabric and picking up fabric. I turned the corner of an aisle and these were sitting on the top shelf. Two Bonnie Mammon jars. Y'all, I use these jars and I love them. $1.99 each. Now, when I go to the antique store, they're $2 a piece. So this is priced right for these jars. They are able to be reused and recanned in. And I love them. And I use them for spices and other items. I also picked up this fabric. I thought this was a fabulous fabric, y'all, for 99 cents. Let's open it up and take a look at this vintage fabric. I'm really excited to have this one. And I just wish it was a bigger piece. But it is what it is. Y'all, it looks like it's about a half a yard. Look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous piece of fabric? And I know that there's a storybook or a story, childhood story that went along with this fabric. So I'm going to see if I can find out what book it was and maybe find the book. But I loved that fabric. I thought it was so cute. And I'm going to find a use for it. Everything I pick up, it's got to have a use for it. And these, there's 5 of these. They were 25 cents each. And I thought these would be perfect for rooting maybe roses or any kind of plant that I wanted to root. 25 cents each, and they're the little amber colored jars. So there's 5 of them, and I thought that would be absolutely perfect for using those. And it doesn't take up much space, and they're cute to boot. So we're going to get those cleaned up and get them into a storage area that I keep for things like that. Maybe a windowsill. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw this. Y'all, it's a Jadette bowl. Jadette. It's got a little damage to it, but I think it can be restored. It was $3.99. Of course, for the age of this, you would expect to have a little bit of damage. Go look at the price on a Jadette mixing bowl online. You will be shocked at the price. This stuff is so expensive to buy in antique stores, and I found it for $3.99. And yes, I will be using it. I love this. Even if I didn't use it, it's a beautiful decorative piece, and I think a little bit of love, and I can get all this fixed on the outside of it. So I was happy to find that. That was at City Thrift. Now, the last place we stopped today was at Goodwill, and Jackson actually has 2 Goodwills. They have Goodwill North and Goodwill South. We went to Goodwill South on the way home. This little drum was $2.99. It is a Plan Toys drum. I bought this so when my little grandson comes up, he won't be taking this one home, but he'll have something he can play with. So I thought that would be really neat. It's in really good shape. So I thought that was just really adorable. I also found a brand new state towel for the state of Tennessee. And it's got the tag on it. It's a Tennessee thing, y'all. It's got the banjo on it, the music. And I love to hear the banjo, by the way. That's one of my favorite instruments to hear. They had it marked for $1.99, so that was a really good deal. Brand new towel I can add to my collection. Now, I probably will be using this in the bathroom and not in the kitchen, unless I use it as a decoration in my kitchen. You know, I have that cutting board that I have on beside my sink, and I usually keep a towel like this draped over it, just as a decorative piece. And so I thought that was really, really sweet, and I love my home state of Tennessee. The last item I picked up, y'all, is a Christmas item, but it is a book that I remember reading as a child, and I loved reading it. And I thought, well, this would be great to have on the coffee table or an end table the night before Christmas. And it is a beautiful illustrated book. It's a big book. I wanted it to so that I could read it to my grandson. And so it has beautiful illustrations in it. I'm just going to show you a page. And their children's books are 99 cents. So I got that for 99 cents. I'm really, really thrilled to have that. And it just brings back childhood memories. I remember learning this poem as I was a child, And it also gives an introduction about who the author was and tells a little bit about that. And so I'm looking forward to being able to read this to him as well. And here's, of course, old Saint Nick himself. And that's my thrifty fun, my friends. I hope that you saw something in here that you liked. I'm excited about the items that we found this week, and I can't wait for you to see them in my house and how I decorate with them. Since it is so close to St. Patrick's Day, we're going to add this somewhere over in my decorations. I'll be right back. Well, friends, can you see the bowl? I've done a little decorating over there, changed it up some, added some things. I actually added in the little ceramic spoons and the mixing bowl. I've got 4 mixing bowls back there that are green. I've got the little plate. I've got an old donut cutter, an old sifter up there, a couple of rolling pins, my little elf, my little chicken box with the recipe box, a little box that I picked up, paper box, a doily, a green apron, and a frog candy holder, cookie holder jar that's got some plastic apples in it. So that is the main part of my decorating, but I have other things in the house that I will be showing y'all soon. This is an Afghan that I made over here, I think several years ago, and I really enjoy crocheting when I can, and I like doing the decorative stitches, the raised stitches. So I added that, and I will be doing a little short video on all of my St. Patrick's Day decoration very, very soon, folks. If you liked something in this thrifty haul that we did, please let me know down in the comments, or if you found something that you really are thrilled to have found, let me know down in the comments, because I always like to hear what you're getting as well. Thank you, friends, for coming and watching and commenting, for sharing these videos out, for friending me. Your friendship means the world to me, and I just am so, so blessed by each and every one of you. Thank you again for watching, and may you be fully blessed.